Hi everyone, I'm here to talk to you about books I want to read this summer. Fun fact, here down under, it's summer, not winter. Crazy. So I've compiled a massive stack of books right next to me that I hopefully want to get to by summer. So end of February, ideally. I don't think I'm actually going to get through all of these, but I am going to try. So mainly what I've picked has been just kind of what I'm thinking like a summary reads. I'll probably still pick up like a fantasy or something else in between because I'm a bit of a mood reader. I'm pretty bad at sticking to TBRs, but let's give it a go. Okay, so the first book I want to talk about is City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. What drew me to this book is that it's compared a lot to The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I devoured in a single day and I just was obsessed with it. So what I know is that it's kind of like historical fiction set in the 40s. I saw like on the first page there's like talk about like the theatre. I'm all about the theatre, so I think I'm going to really love this. And it just seems like the perfect book to kind of just like sit out, suntan and read. The next book I've had for a very long time and I really want to make it a priority this summer, which is Dramarama by E. Lockhart. So I've only read We Were Liars by E. Lockhart before. I just found this randomly at like a cheap shop. I've never heard of it before, but it's about a summer drama camp. And again, I'm a theatre kid. I need this in my life. It's pretty short. I think it's going to be like just like very quick and I'm keen. Next one is a popular book on BookTube, which is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I don't know if I'm going to get to the beach this summer, but if I do, even if I don't, I really want to get to this one. I've heard really good things. It's about two writers. They swap genres to write and fall in love and stuff. I used to be very like anti-chick lit, but as I get older, I am finding the ones that I like that feel like a rom-com, because who doesn't love a good rom-com? The next book I actually got for my birthday a few weeks ago, and that is The Banksia Bay Beach Shack by Sandy Docker. I don't know super a lot about this, and that's like rare because I usually only like get when I get books for myself, I only get things that I've either heard lots about from BookTube or friends or just really intrigues me. But you know, this seems very like beachy, summery. It's like a contemporary. It's set in Australia. I don't read many like Australian reads, so that'll be good. And there's like a bit of a mystery about a grandmother and like secrets and like intrigue. So I just hope it's like a good twist. I hope it's not something that just leaves me in a bit of a lurch. The next book I want to talk about is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. So this is still in that same neck of the woods of like rom-com. I haven't read a Christina Lauren book yet. I know Christine Riccio loves this book, and a lot of people do as well. And it just sounds like a lot of fun and I'm so excited about it. So basically this one is about a wedding that goes wrong. Everyone gets food poisoning except for the best man and the maid of honor, who hate each other and they have to go on the honeymoon because they can't get the money back, and you know, love ensues. The next one I want to talk about is The Shelf by Helly Acton. I just saw this at Big W one day and I was like, ooh, I like this kind of like style cover. And I was like, bookshelf, the shelf, what? But this one sounds really fun. So a girl meets boy. Boy is actually on The Bachelor. Then she's on The Bachelor. Drama. I'm sold. Alright, the next book I want to talk about is The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. So this is kind of the outlier in this collection of books because it is fantasy, but like I just thought it would be fun because like January, if I read it in January, that'll be really cute. So if it doesn't happen in January, I guess I just have to wait till next year or just pick it up whenever I feel like it. So yeah, we'll see how I go with this one because it's fun. What I've heard is that it's like magical realism and those can be a bit slow, so maybe. Alright, the last two books I want to talk about have been on my TBR for like 5 years? Dear God. And that is The Teardrop Duology by Lauren Kay. Let's hold them the right way around. So, I was a sucker for Fallen when I was like 16 and I picked this up and I was really intrigued by the concept. So the concept is it's like this girl who like if she cried... Wait, give me a second. Yeah, it's about this girl who is like the chosen one, and if she cries, it'll like flood a continent or something. It's a bit like Atlantis-y from what I remember. It's been a long time. And so I liked the concept, but I found it like really slow. But there was like a big bang ending, and I was like, oh yes, let's pick up the sequel. But by the time the sequel came out, I couldn't remember what happened. And I just still haven't been bothered to reread the first one to make it happen. So it's kind of like mermaidy Atlantis vibes, so I really want to get to it. Otherwise I might just have to unhaul it. Maybe I'll just go for the audiobook for Teardrop. Okay, here it is. Here are a bunch of books I'd like to read in the next like 2.5 months. I'm in trouble. Tell me if you've read any of the books, which ones I should prioritize, any summer reads you would recommend, even if it's not summer where you live. I'm excited to go outside and read and have an actual holiday. I'll see you next time.